You both got dinner on me.
Can you imagine us having dinner with Lou Gossett Jr.?
No, I can't imagine it.
You just got George's earwax all over your ears, bud.
It's all right, man. You know, we brothers to the end and shit.
Now you two are reeking of Pia. You know, and that's why this is a sexy show.
You guys nailed it. You're great. You ask great questions. You listen.
They say that the road ain't no place to start a family.
I'm really beaming. I'm really steaming.
Yeah.
One floor below me, you don't even know me. I love you.
I am a zombie apocalypse. I have a backpack. I know how to kill.
You guys have such amazing energy. And that is really, really, really something that inspires me, encourages me, and enlightens me.
David, yourself, the rest is up to me. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Good morning, Baltimore.
All you need is love.
What? Na.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Scott, and I appreciate that compliment. That's fantastic. Suki, Anya, very nice to meet you.
Good.
He says, thank God. I thought you were sitting on the cat.
Seek out.
Tell him, Suki. Tell him what we're going to do.
Watch your chicken, Scott. Carol.
Yeah, what she said. You'll see it coming out later.
Ah, yes, indeed, Suki. Suki, you know what I love about our show?
What?
I'm going to tell you what I love about our show, Suki. Most people, at the end of their work week, they kind of glide through the week. That last day, that Friday, they just kind of like, I'm not really going to try today.
Yeah.
Just get into the weekend, right? No. Not us here on the Suki and Scott show. You, me, our crew of production staff and interns and executive producers and editors and bookers. Suki, we saved our greatest show of the week for tonight, right?
The best show to this Thursday? Yeah, this lineup on December 3rd. Yeah, very good.
Suki, we have world-class talent on this show. And I'm not talking about us right now because that's a given. We have world-class talent on this show tonight. James Iglehart, Broadway star, Tony Award winner, singer, dancer, actor. Tatyana Ali, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, got a new movie out with our boy Lou Gossett Jr., The Reason. She's an actress, singer. She does it all, Suki. And that's just the start of the show, Suk. That's just the start of the show. I don't even know where to go from there because we got so much stuff loaded into this machine. It may explode.
I can see you're all itchy. You're ready to click away. You're ready to click away, bring up the video, and entertain. Hey, that's what we do here. We're here to entertain, inform, and you know what? This is that comfortable space, right, for everybody. And look at everybody's joining us. Yvonne Burns is there. Irene Fitzhugh going out with a bang. Anna Hoover. Doreen Bay. You guys are great. That's why everybody watches you. You guys are funny. Thank you, Doreen. Donna Fraschetto.
Hold on right there. Does everybody watch us yet? Does everybody
Only Good TV is watching right now because they said amazing guests tonight, as always.
Who did? Oh, Only Good TV. Those are our good friends. That's why they're down in the bottom right corner of your screen. Suk, if everybody could just tell us where they're watching from. As you guys type in, I see our girl Lisa Mateo popping in with some hearts and flowers. If you guys could just tell us where you're watching from. My boy David Wells watching. Not the pitcher, Suk. Not David Wells, former Yankee. My guy, David Wells, in Chicago, the Windy City, watching from the Midwest tonight. Everybody's writing in. We got Vicky from Alabama, Michigan, Brooklyn, Cincinnati, Ohio,
Pennsylvania,
Alabama. I mean, Iowa. Literally, Suk, countrywide. We are countrywide right now.
Yeah. Anna Hoover is Lori Ernst, Idaho. Brenda Faye Ramsey, Shreveport, Louisiana.
So raise up your mic a little bit.
Elburn, Illinois.
Give me a little volume on your mic, Sue.
Turn the volume up on my mic. Okay.
Oh, that's too loud.
Okay, that's too loud. Okay.
There you go.
Autumn Courier, watching from Coleman, Michigan. Priscilla, North Carolina.
Yes.
Marcia, South Carolina.
Nita from North Carolina. You got Omaha, Nebraska, Duluth, Minnesota.
Omaha.
Quebec. That's
Quebecers.
That's who was in Quebec. I just went by
Irene
Johan
Fitzhugh.
Thibault.
And Saskatchewan, Canada, Irene Fitzhugh. And Chris Jacobs from Sunnyside, Queens. Thank you, Chris.
There's our boy Jacobs. That means, listen, Suk, here's what we're going to do to get started. Remember that song you played for us last night on your phone?
Yeah, let's
jamming.
go. I was giving you and Phil a little rhythm there.
Give me a quick teaser of how that went again. How did it?
Yada, 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 yada. Come on. Everybody knows it. Come on, guys.
Yeah, here's how we're going to start off this program, Suk. Before Tatyana Ali, James Iglehart join us.
We got to tell everybody about crazy Christmas decorations, right?
Listen, this is just the start. Just the start of crazy. You know, people have them online now. You're going to see houses decorated to the hilt with the lights, 8 zillion lights. Suki, I can't even put in a light bulb. So that's not.
You should see my house. It's gorgeous.
I found. Well, you actually found it, but we're going to play this because this is how we're going to start our program. Your song, "Christmas Lights," a neighborhood somewhere in the country. Here you go.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy beat. Lil waist. Body crazy curvy wavy beat. Whoa. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy.
I need them to be my neighbor. I'm just saying that. I need them to be my neighbor because I'd walk in like, yeah, where's the jam? That's like, oh. Love it. Did you see that? I just love it.
Did you take that?
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy beat. Lil waist. Body crazy curvy wavy beat. Whoa. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy.
I'd be outside that house all day in my car, yada, 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 yada. And Suk, some people hear that music and they just don't appreciate it. And you know what kind of look they give?
What?
This. That's the look you get.
I love that.
It's unbelievable. So what's happening, babe? Listen, it's Thursday. It's the end of
I got all my Christmas lights up. I was taunting my husband to put a wreath over my garage. I wanted a wreath. Climbing on the ladder. His friend came. They dealt with the electrical issues. Now I have a wreath over my garage. I love it.
It's beautiful. Do you have a little mistletoe there? So every time
we have the lights on the eaves of the house. We have the Christmas lights. We have the candy cane lights. We have a snowman. We have it all. All.
He doesn't come up to you with like the little mistletoe, and he's like,
"That's every night. That's every night.
What goes under the mistletoe, Suki?
That's every night. You know how you men are. Come on."
I still have that first face mask he gave me from the last day I saw it.
Listen, speaking of how men are, how about that other video I sent you?
Oh, Suki, you came up with a gem today. Here's a great video. Guys, you know when you're at work or you pretend you're at work and you tell your wife you're at work, but you don't want her to know you're having a good time. Suki found a video of this bar that has the perfect getaway for guys who told their wives they're working late. Take a look.
All right. Yeah, still at work. Yep, just me and the cleaners. Okay? See you later. Bye.
That's good. That's good, right?
I love it. Oh, it's me. Okay. And they're always in the pub or wherever they are at a bar, and somebody's like, shh.
Yeah.
It's the wife calling. It's the wife. It's the wife.
That's like, when we used to do our show or at night if we were working, we had such a good time at work. Anytime my wife would call, I'd be, I'm just working. This is awful. I can't wait to get home. Meanwhile, we've been having the best time. But it was Suki. What a great week we had. What an incredible show we have tonight. I just want to show you one more kid. Tatyana Ali is here. James Iglehart is here. It's going to be an amazing, amazing show. A couple other surprises. So check out this one kid.
Okay.
You know, our kids sit around with these friggin' phones and they just, you know, they
yes, exactly.
And they turn into the mush, right? Check out this kid's skills. Look at it. Suki, that's not even sped up. That kid was rolling. And another kid
I found. Not American, right? It's got to be a kid from another country, and it's not America.
Suk, well, our kids are... There's another kid who took his Legos, okay? Look at this. Yeah, how about New York City with Central Park, Suk? Legos. Yeah. I can't get my kid to trace her finger to make a turkey on an art project. This kid's making a cityscape with Legos.
It just tells you that we're just not achieving great things like we should be, right?
That's unbelievable. Well, Suk, listen, it's 7:43 here on the East Coast. Tatyana Ali is going to join us in just a second. We had Lou Gossett Jr. on a few weeks back, right? By the way, Lou had such a good time on this show. He invited us for dinner, correct?
And we're going.
He said,
After COVID, we're going.
When I'm in the New York area, I want to take you guys for dinner. That's how much fun Lou Gossett Jr. had on this show, right? But they have a new movie out called The Reason. Mm-hmm. It comes out on December 15th on all the streaming platforms. Great movie. We've seen the trailers. I'm going to give you a little clip. And then Tatyana is going to join us. We're going to talk about it and a little Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Well, maybe she'll sing for us if she's feeling good. We'll see how she's feeling. She's laughing in the green room, so that's a good sign, Suki. She's in a good mood. Here we go. Here's a little clip from The Reason, and we're coming out on the other side.
I'm telling you, something's up with that guy.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Ever since he's been around, strange things have been happening.
There he is.
There who is?
The man in my dream.
In 5 years, I've never seen you miss a beat. He needs you.
Oh, it's okay to be scared. You know what I do when I'm scared? I think about my mother, my father, and my whole family who loves me. And then there's God. He loves us too.
What's wrong with him?
Who gets to decide that, Kenneth? Who decides it?
You told Pastor Jim that if I only believed, he would be made well.
You know it doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. We don't get to understand the reason that these things happen.
Only belief, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Here it is, The Reason, coming out on December the 15th. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen. Tatyana Ali.
Hi, Tatyana.
How you guys doing?
Tatyana, how are you? See, Suk, we got to start wearing our headphones so we don't get all these echoes happening.
I don't feel like it. Are you hearing us on Echo? No.
No, she won't hear us on Echo because she's got her jack in, so it knocks out the mic, the speakers.
I just don't want
you
you guys to hear my kids screaming.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. In about 15 seconds, Suki's daughter is going to go by on a unicorn bike, so you'll see her flying
Shiloh,
by.
where's the unicorn? She's coming.
Cue the kid on the unicorn.
The unicorn's right here.
Tatyana, how are you? My goodness, you look fantastic. Look at you.
Oh, I'm doing great. A lot has been going on recently, like with the Fresh Prince reunion, and then there she is.
There she goes.
And
She's
then,
getting her unicorn ready. Wait, just wait for it. Because she needs her grand entrance, and as a parent, you will love this. Ready, Shiloh? Go ahead. Go ahead, my
3,
love.
2,
Hurry up.
1. And there it goes. Tatyana, I've been trying to get a sponsored logo on that unicorn.
On the unicorn.
every once in a while. You know, a little Budweiser sponsor.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh my gosh.
Wait, you were
Prime
talking
real
about
estate.
the Fresh Prince reunion. There you go, right?
Yes, that's been going on, and people are enjoying it as much as we did, which is just a blessing. And then this film that I made, The Reason, I'm so excited that it's coming out. We made it. I was actually pregnant with my first son while we were filming it, so 4 years ago. Yeah, I've been waiting a long time for this film to come out.
Amazing. And how great is Lou Gossett Jr.? He was so great on our show. How great is it to be in a movie with that guy?
I mean, that's a dream come true, honestly. Somebody who has paved the way for so many of us, and he's just incredible. And you know, the film deals with a real kind of deep spiritual question, and he really took that seriously while we were filming, and we had a lot of talks as a cast and as a crew about, you know, how we were telling this story, and that really just happened because he was there and he was leading it.
Well, also because he's just the first, right, in so many ways to like really break the glass ceiling for so many actors of color. I mean, and he's so humble about it. You know, you think about it and you're like, I'm talking to an Oscar winner. I'm talking to somebody who really just, you know, the epitome of success was he went through that, you know, and he's continuing to work. What did we say, Scott? He worked for 70, we tallied up all of the things that he did. It was like 300
movies. I think
300 movies. It was like some crazy amount of work that's out there.
And we quizzed him on some of his movies. We gave him like the synopsis of the movie. He got every one. He remembered every one that he was in.
I believe it. It
was unbelievable.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Tatyana, listen, I want to play one more clip of you in this movie that's coming out December 15th. Reason. Here you go.
I can make him better. I can save him.
Macy, you don't save lives. You can prolong them. And you're the best. There is no one better at that than you. Or whether your patients live to be 6 or 100, it's nothing compared to eternity.
It's not nothing to his mother. I'm here to make sure he sees 100.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Tell us about your reason, your character, so everybody understands her role in this movie and the bigger, broader question about life, who gives it, who's in charge of it, and how we sort of understand that whole process.
My character is a pediatric oncologist, and you know, really excellent at what she does, and you know, the joy in her life is being able to save children. And you know, she's having a hard time with this particular child that she's working with, in this family that she's working with, and she's really kind of like the science part of the film. Her belief, her belief is in science, and there is nothing in the data. There's nothing in what she knows about this case that is preventing her from saving his life, and she's used to succeeding in that. And there are greater forces at work in this town, and greater forces at work in this case, and she cannot overcome it. But what I loved about her, and we had a lot of talks about this, and I fought for it actually, is that she doesn't ever give in or give up. And strangely, I think that's her role. Like, we all play roles in life, you know, independent of what the outcomes are. And it's that journey that is the point. For me, that's my, you know, for me, that's the reason. But I think that's what's incredible about the film. There's so many points of view that come from all the different characters that you really you know, I think the reason will be different for everybody.
And I guess being pregnant at the time, shooting this movie, having a child, you know, all of that kind of had to go into your how you approach this role, I imagine.
I asked, you know, as a child actor, I always had my mom or a parent was always there with me. And it was usually my mom, and she hasn't been to work with me for a long time. But I asked her to be there with me in Georgia while we made this movie, because I was so early in my pregnancy that I couldn't share it with anyone. You know, that's just, it wasn't time yet for me.
Yeah.
And I also, but it's also, like you said, it's such sensitive space that I'm used to as an actor, really, like the role kind of takes you over. You end up really feeling a lot of the things that your characters are going through, and I do. But also, as a mom, as a pregnant mom, you really protect your space, and you want good things, you know, so positive things. And so there were many times I decided to make the film because I just thought it was a beautiful story, and we, you know, people go through so many different things in their lives, and I know that this story will be like medicine for some. You know, they want that need it.
Especially
so I wanted
now
to,
with 2020, right?
Oh my gosh! Yeah, look, everything happens for a reason. That this is coming out now and didn't come out then. Yeah.
Tatyana, speaking of child actor and children, it's time to play Tatyana Ali. This is your life.
If you need me, call me. No matter where you are, no matter how far, just call my name and I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, 'cause babe, no babe, always is cool, can't stop today.
Oh, baby.
Oh my God.
Enough.
Little Star Search for Tatyana. How do you sound singing that song right now? Give me a little bit of that. I gotta hear. Come on.
Okay. Hopefully not like that. I mean, God, I loved that song. I was really jamming though. I remember loving it. Okay. How does it go? Oh, no winter's cold can't stop me, babe. Oh, babe. Because that's the wrong part.
Just give me the chorus.
Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough. Can't keep me from getting to you, babe.
That's great. That's great. Listen, you got a future in this business, I think. You're a pretty good singer.
Oh my gosh, way to spring that on me.
Tatyana, when you see that little girl and then you see your kids, are you like, who was I, and how did that thing come from me, and how did my mom see that to believe in it, to believe in this voice, and to propel me to the place I am today? I mean, it's kind of crazy if you think about it.
It is, but I understand it in the sense of like my son, my oldest, he's 4, and he already wants to be a marine biologist.
Wow.
Period. The aquarium was his favorite place before COVID. He has a scientific mind. Octopus, he carries an octopus instead of a teddy bear. And I want to feed that.
Uh-oh, she froze, Sook. She froze. Suki, she froze on us.
She's going to come back. Wait, I'm going to snap.
Tatyana, come back.
Tatyana, click off and come back. Click off.
Yeah, Tatyana, if you can hear us, click off and come back. Oh, no. All right, let me get that off there. Hold on.
Get her off, and then, oh my God, she was in a good space too. We were like actually getting we're getting some information.
Oh man, here, let me give you that. like how she's got that little kid, like little stuffiness about it's high enough.
Can I tell you? Could
I
your
hope she's not still
could your
talking.
children ever have the capacity to walk out on a stage like that and compete?
Oh, forget it. No, Suk.
I'm gonna go on the computer and I'm gonna go stream.
Oh man, listen. I hope she doesn't think she's still talking to us and she's still going.
Oh my God, is she talking?
I don't know. No, I don't see her on. She'll be back in a second.
Okay, hopefully she just clicks.
James Iglehart coming up a little while, just after 8 o'clock.
Do that.
I want her to do the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air quiz with her.
I know. Hopefully we'll do it.
I got a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air quiz. You know, she played Ashley Banks on the show. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully she can log back in.
Well, I mean, how many people with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? I mean, weren't you watching that? I mean, just crazy.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was amazing. Here, look at her. Here she is right here. Look at that with little Will Smith.
And her and Will were really great friends. I mean, he like believed in her. I think he supported her musical career. I think her first album, I believe.
Yeah, I'm just I'm gonna text her guy right now and see if we can't get her to click back in. Let's see.
Oh, Nancy Rodriguez, thank you for saying best show. David Wells, Belmore girl.
Yeah, she grew up on Long Island. That's true.
Yep.
My guy Wells knows everything.
Wells knows everything. Jennifer Stoddard saying that she's beautiful. Will is the man. I mean, we're this close to Will.
Yeah, I know. Suk, you think she's got Will? You think she's got Will Smith in the old?
We're this close to getting Will. I mean, can you
she's got him
imagine
on
if we score
little
Will
speed
Smith
dial?
and Tatyana Ali? I mean, that'd be amazing.
Let's ask her to call Will Smith. Listen, do we do the old freeze frame when she comes back on?
No.
I don't know. Suk, I don't know if she's coming back on.
She'll come back on. She has to.
James Iglehart is such a pro. He's ready to roll just in case we got to hit him early.
All right.
He's always ready to roll, Suk.
Just in case.
Look, here she is with what's his name? Carlton?
Alfonso Rivera.
Ribeiro. What are you, crazy?
Ribeiro.
All right, let's see. Hopefully she'll log back in. I haven't seen her come back in yet, but let's see.
He was on Dancing with the Stars, right?
Yeah,
yes.
Plus he's a big host on the Game Show Network now.
Game Show Network. He does a couple of things for the Food Network, I believe. He does a lot of work here and there.
That was fun. You should have. When I played the Ain't No Mountain High Enough, I could see her down under the. She was cracking. Her hands were over her face. It was very funny.
She was like 11 years old, right? Maybe 10 and 11?
She was like 11 years old and just, I mean, listen.
And what a career she's had.
What a career she's had.
Sean, can you sing a song for us?
Yeah, Shyla, sing a song, would you?
Get over here.
Oh, she's back, Suki. She's back. She's back.
Yes!
Wah, wah, wah.
We knew you'd come back, Tati.
Did you see we were going through photos for you just so you could see this.
We'll roll through a couple things.
Oh my gosh.
Tatyana, do you have Will Smith on your cell phone at all?
Yes, she does. I'm sure she does.
You got his number on your cell? Really?
I think so. I don't know.
Oh, Tatyana, can we call him? Let's call him.
I don't know. I think it's like the president or something. I don't even know if he carries a cell phone.
He's like the president. I love it.
Can we call Carlton? You have Carlton's number?
Alf? Yeah, I have Alf's number.
I love it, man.
Can I ask you a question? Were they like big brothers to you? Did they take you in and just like...
That had to be fun. That had to be fun.
Yeah, they really, really did. Especially, they both did in their own ways. Alfonso, oh my, he
was the tap dance kid in New York. You know that?
Tap dance? Oh yes. Tap dance kid, Silver Spoons. Mm-hmm. So he kind of knew what it was like to be a teenager in Hollywood, and he definitely kept an eye on me, and he gave me a lot of good advice.
Oh, I love it. Well, listen, Tatyana, while you're here and you made it back, it's time to play the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air quiz.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a big fan.
Myself.
You and Suki, you guys will actually play together. I'm going to ask you guys questions. We'll see if you can get the answer. If not, Suki's a Fresh Prince expert. She will help you.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So the first, I only have 6 questions. Here we go.
Okay.
What was Jeffrey the Butler's last name? Jeffrey the Butler's last name.
Is Tatyana answering?
Well,
Jeffrey Hawthorne. I have no idea.
Jeffrey the butler is Butler.
His
Jeffrey
last name was Butler. Yes.
That's right.
Jeffrey the butler's last name was Butler. I love it. All right, this one, you got to get really easy. What song does Carlton do the Carlton dance to?
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Tom Jones.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Nicely done. All right, here's the next question. Who moves into the pool house with Will?
Carlton.
Carlton does move into the pool house.
Yes.
Nicely done. All right, here we go. This is a question about your character. It's a double two-part question for $100,000.
Okay. Oh.
What food does Ashley sell at the mall?
Hot dogs.
Oh, you're close. I can't accept hot dogs.
Yeah, Dippity Doo Dog. She got it.
The
yes.
Dippity Doo Dog is correct.
Corn dogs.
The corn dogs, Tatyana. Right. Corn dogs.
Oh, man. Oh, God.
She got the hardest part, the Dippity Doo Dog. That was the funniest.
Here we go. 2 more to go. At ULA, Carlton dresses up as what mascot? What mascot does he dress up as?
Oh, my gosh. What is it? Is it a peacock?
It is a peacock.
Nicely
done on the peacock. And finally, what was Hillary's job before getting her own talk show?
Ooh.
Oh,
Hillary's job.
She's an anchor woman.
What kind of anchor? You got to be specific.
Weather.
Nicely done,
girl. Yes.
Nicely done. Very nice.
And you win
yes.
the prize.
You won the Mary Kay Cosmetics.
$100,000? No. Oh.
Tatyana, listen. The movie The Reason, right? It's coming out on the 15th.
Yes.
Now, isn't there something where everyone who buys or downloads the movie, wherever they purchase it, a meal is given to what did Roger say? There's a meal that's given to someone who's not homeless, but kids in need. So for every movie downloaded, right, there's a kid in need who gets a meal, right, for the holidays.
Yes, and I have to tell you, I actually just found out about that yesterday.
Yeah,
and
it was amazing.
Really
That's
excited that they did that.
I wanted to make sure you got that in there.
Oh yeah, and I'm looking at my phone. I wish I had the. Here it is. Let me. Because it really is beautiful that they've done this. It goes to Convoy of Hope.
Yes.
Donations go out to Convoy of Hope, which they feed children all over the country. So it's it's watch it for a lot of good reasons.
Listen, if half of our audience tonight will download the movie, that's about 20,000 meals that'll get fed to some kids in need. So it's great, and the movie's great. It comes out on the 15th. Yeah. What is that on? What's that? Tuesday or Tuesday. Monday? That's Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Coming out Tuesday. Tatyana, listen.
Streams everywhere.
So listen, we could have you on for an hour. We still wouldn't get through everything you're doing between the singing. A couple of our people were like, "Hey, she was born in Belmore on Long Island." People say, I know a lot of stuff about you. But before you leave, I'll just leave you with this.
Did you? Y'all are crazy. Oh my gosh.
Did you have a stuffed nose? You had that little kid stuffed nose working. It's really.
No, that's just that. I mean, I don't think I had a stuffed nose, but I was like, enough. I was trying to that's my grit.
I love it. Tatyana, thank you so much. So great. I mean, like I said, so much. You went to Harvard, you Sesame Street. You got to come back, okay?
I would love to. It was so much fun. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank
and thanks
you.
for entertaining
so
us all right now from your home.
Thank you.
Listen, if you want to tell Will and Alfonso they should pop on the show, you throw them a little text message.
And Tatyana, listen. Also, anytime you want to come back, we are looking forward to conversation always.
Yeah, we don't have anybody to talk to, and anyone who will talk to us, we will talk to them. Tatyana, thank you so much. Have a great holiday. She's so great, and just continued success.
Good New Year.
Yeah.
You too. Bye, Suki.
Take
Bye,
care.
Scott.
Bye, Tatyana.
So great, Suk, right? So great. It's like, when we have people like her on and we've watched them grow up on TV, and now she's married with 2 kids of her own, and it's just, it's wild. It's wild. And listen, she got a kick out of seeing herself, right? With the
Listen, there's nothing like, coming back like 2 decades later, that video is like out there and it's like,
oh my God. That was the first thing that came up. I'm like, I gotta have this.
That's good.
I gotta have. All right, well, listen, we keep moving on, Sue, because like I said, it's the end of our week, but we save our best shows for the last part of the week.
And this is this next person supported us from the very, very beginning, right,
yes,
Scotty?
He was one of our first guests when I didn't even have a brick wall at that time when he came on the first time. So you know how things have certainly progressed here on this program.
Listen, he's going to see it because as soon as he gets on air, he's going to see everything else, all of our LinkedIn pages. Look at this.
Forget it. Look at these beautiful graphics we have now, Suki. I'm ready to
sponsorships. I mean, like, this is crazy. We're on different platforms. He's going to be proud of us.
James Iglehart is a Tony Award-winning Broadway superstar. Ain't no doubt about that. Take a quick look.
She'll be happy as his bride, and I know he will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied.
Look at him with the wink, Suk. The wink. The man is never satisfied. There he is. James Iglehart, look at you, buddy.
You have a set. That's amazing.
We are expanding in big ways, Jim. We are doing it.
I looked up and I saw Scott's. I was like, oh wow. I mean, trust me, Sue. Your house is always immaculate. It looks magnificent. But when I saw Scott, I was like, oh, okay, yes.
James, I put this up for you, my friend. Little Royal Rumble action.
Baby, thank you very much. You know, I'm always if I'm not working, I'm watching wrestling.
And James, we also had the Miz on too. We should
nice.
Yes.
I literally was just talking to Xavier Woods like a couple of days ago. I mean, like a couple minutes before I jumped on.
I saw that picture, you guys. We had the Miz and Maurice on with their show, Miz and Mrs. And, WWE keeps flowing along, Jimbo.
Always, man, for over 30 years now.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Listen, congratulations on your new project.
Thank you very much.
I am seeing commercials everywhere for it.
Thank you. I'm having a great time.
HGTV.
Yes, HGTV, Biggest Little Christmas Showdown, and it premiered last Friday. And it's doing well. People are digging it. At least that's what people tell me.
They'll let you back for another week.
Right. Hopefully, I come back this next week. So I'm like, I must have done well last week.
So, James, what is it? What is the Biggest Little Christmas Showdown? What happens on the show?
So it is a wonderful and amazing holiday competition show, and it's featuring these amazing artists who are called miniaturists. And so if you think you know what a dollhouse looks like, no. This is not your average Barbie dollhouse. This is, if we were able to take a Marvel comic shrink ray, we could live in these houses. That's how much detail is in this. And so we have teams of 3, and they compete. And then by the time we get to the final episode, we have the last 3 teams, and they compete for a prize worth over $50,000. It is fantastic. And we have our judges are June Clinkscales, who is the miniaturist to the stars. So I'm pretty sure Will Smith has probably called her and had a miniatures in his house. We have Dave Asling, who is the set designer and one of the best set designers for like movies like The Mandalorian and all kinds of things like that. Then, of course, we have Genevieve Gorder, who, if you're an HGTV fan, you know her. She's a legend. So that's our crew. That's our show. And it's really, really fun. And each week, they have a different holiday challenge they have to do. So they have to, create this holiday thing and, show it to the audience. It's beautiful.
I just love it. I saw the commercial. I go, look, I said, Eric. I screamed at my husband. I'm like, look. And my daughter was absolutely fascinated because, things on a small scale, I mean, it's very difficult, tedious to make.
Listen, they have these. They have they're magnifying glasses, and then they're making like clay objects. They're making bowls and all kinds of things, and then they're cooking. They're cooking. There's one team literally had tiny pies, and it was one of those people for a brother who's a round brother. Just a tiny pie was so nice. I was like, oh, I can eat this and not feel bad. It was a tiny cherry pie. I was like, this is great. I love it.
But you had 30 of them, right?
She only made 2. She made enough for the judges, so like we each got 1. I was kind of hoping she like made others. No, it was just me.
I love it, man. Listen, so like I mentioned earlier, you got the Tony Award for when you played the genie, right, in Aladdin. You moved over to Hamilton right now. I know you got to be missing Broadway like crazy, those live audiences. I see you doing a lot of shows like this, and you're on the different network shows. And I mean, God, you always put on such a great show. Can you give me just a couple bars from a Hamilton tune?
I'll do this. I won't give you Hamilton because everybody can go on and watch Hamilton on Disney Plus. But I'll give you an excuse. I'll give you something else. I'll give you chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir and folks dressed up like Eskimos. How about that?
Man, that had some crazy Luther vibes going on. I was like, oh!
Well, here's the thing.
Oh! It all pitchy in some spots. I'm not sure.
What'd you say?
A little pitchy in some spots. I'm not sure.
I'm not worried about Scott. Suk, I'm all about you. You know that. I told my wife the other day, I was like, the finest woman on TV.
That's right.
So I said, if I'm gonna sing the song, I'm gonna sing the song so I can look at Suk and like, hey, girl.
That was smooth. That was really good.
Hey, girl.
I love it. Listen, James. Last time, a couple weeks ago, we had a gentleman on the show by the name of Michael Kilgore.
Oh yes.
You know Michael?
Oh yes, I know Michael Kilgore. He is now the Grammy-nominated Michael Kilgore.
Yes, Grammy-nominated Michael Kilgore. Michael was on the show. He blew us away with his singing. Such a great guy. Such a fantastic voice. He made our like sizzle promo reel for the show with a quick bite of him singing. But while he was on the show, we had mentioned you. And he said that you were like a hero to him because of everything you accomplished, and he'd love to, accomplish stuff that you've accomplished. So Suki and I are, we're a very giving people. We like to help people out. So I brought Michael in here to say hello to
you. What's up, James?
What's up, my man? How you doing?
I'm good. And Scott is just here lying.
I was about to say because, like,
AB,
Michael.
He just
is
lying, Lord.
Michael has his own career, his own right, and he's fabulous. And I want to say congratulations on the Grammy nomination, man. That is amazing.
Thank you.
What's funny, I was listening to your album today. This is not
really.
A joke. This is not smoke. I was thinking about it because Freestyle Love Supreme got nominated. Our film got nominated for a Grammy. And
yes, congratulations, baby.
So I was listening to your album from the mall as I was shopping for the family down. So you was jamming with me, man. I was jamming.
What did you get me at the mall?
What did you get us?
What did you get me? I will announce your name on Instagram that you were Grammy nominees. You have everything, Michael. You have everything.
I have everything.
You have better hair than me. You have a better beard than me. You have a bigger microphone than me. I mean, what else do you want, Michael?
A Tony.
Well, James, listen. I told
you about to get a Grammy. What you talking about?
I said, listen.
I want it all.
I want it all. I said, if I could get you in front of James to sing a quick tune on our show, I said, when you win that Grammy, you mention the Suki and Scott show while you're up there.
Okay,
I brought
so
him on.
I'm almost positive I will have 0.7 seconds. And in 0.7 seconds, I got to get Scott and Suki, my mama, my aunt, my managers, my high school choir director, my college choir director, the pastor at my church, all the deacons, every mother, the man who prophesied over me when I was 7 years old. So I'm just gonna say, if anybody gets lost in that 0.7 seconds, please, as the church people say, charge it to my head, not to my heart.
I love it, man. I love it. All right, well, listen, we're gonna get back to James and his amazing career. But Michael, I promised you were gonna sing for the three of us, and I don't know, about 35,000 people on here right now.
Well, if I'm gonna sing, I think it's only right to sing the song that turned me from Broadway's Michael Kilgore to Grammy Award nominee Michael Kilgore.
Nice.
So I'm gonna sing my debut single, "Let Me Go."
Yes.
Oh, baby. James, you got time, right?
Oh, shoot, perfect. Go ahead. I was listening to
go ahead,
hear it live.
Okay,
go
cool.
Ahead,
After all of this time, can't you off my mind? Though I've tried, yeah, I've tried. And what hurts me the most, I can't give up the ghost for pride. Foolish pride, yeah. Oh, now can't you see? You've got your fingerprints all over me. So just let me go, 'cause I go, you let me go. Maybe what I should say is I missed you today, for real. Yeah. That's just how I feel. When you keep touch, though I love it so much. My heart doesn't have time to heal. Oh, what can I say? I can't run with you here in my way. So let me go, 'cause I can't let go till you let me go. Set me free, baby. Let me be. Why don't you, babe? Don't keep me hanging on. It's too hard to do, but I think it's about time that I get over you. So let me go, 'cause I can't let go till you let me go. Now I understand. All of this time I've been keeping quicksand. So just let me go. Just let me go, 'cause I can't let go till you let me go.
Oh, Michael.
Boy, you better be glad you're at home, because I threw my shoe right at you.
And the Grammy for best song
Really?
goes to
What's funny is in the Broadway world, there's like a couple of tenors, and they come along once in a generation. And we've had a couple of them, but literally you could count them on your hand. And Michael is one of those tenors that when he sings, everybody on Broadway went, "Oh, damn." Yeah, okay. Like you sing, you sing well. You know you sing well, and then he starts singing. You go, "All right, then. I'm gonna sing before him," because we've done shows together. And I'm like, "Michael, keep saying like, James, you're gonna sing last." "No, I'm not. I'm gonna sing before." Like you ain't gonna do that to me. I'm gonna sing before.
Oh my goodness. That is so
we did that
stupid.
thing for Forrest Whitaker a couple years ago, and they were like, "James, you gonna sing?" I was like, "No, I'm not."
No, I was the first person to sing at that. Remember, like
I remember they were going to, and I was like, oh. But me and Derek were so mad. Derek Bass, we were like, "This ain't right."
That was an awesome experience. But we've done so much singing together. Like New York, we've sung all over New York.
Yeah.
Now, James, when are we gonna work together again? Now that's what we need to figure out. Come on, Scott and Suki. Now figure that out. Now
you know what? Okay, then we will have to do that.
You're doing it right now. You're working together right now.
The great thing is,
we want to check, Scott. We want to check for work.
Oh yeah, we want to get paid. We
want to work together and get a check.
Michael.
Yeah,
we do
we union actors. We need to get paid.
Yes.
Us too.
Yeah, we gotta figure that out. I think we need to talk to the mouse. We need to talk to your boss.
We can talk to the mouse, because I mean, there's nothing like having a great tenor and a great baritone, and I consider myself a great baritone together.
I think that's a show right there. Can I tell you something?
You
There's a show right
absolutely
there.
are a great baritone, James. Let's not even play those games. Actually, he's a great tenor. He's a old lazy tenor. That's what he really is.
Don't start. Because see, here's the thing. Michael and I come from singing from church, and in church there is no baritone. There is no baritone in God. There's only tenor and bass. So, and until you become that old person who decides to sing bass, you just sing tenor. So a lot of us call ourselves barytenors on Broadway, but we really have tenor notes. That's only because we come from church. But when he's around, I'm a baritone.
Listen, if you guys end up working together, we want complete credit for all of it. Bottom line, I just want us to be mentioned somewhere along the line.
Have you noticed that Scott is always trying to take people money?
Scott wants a cut. You hear me?
I love Scott. Scott is hustling from sun up to sundown.
I'm working down.
It's such an old school hustle.
Thank you so much, my man. You are amazing, my friend. Thank you so much.
Michael, good luck. We'll all be we're all rooting for you. We're all praying.
Yeah, baby.
It's gonna happen.
Thank you all so much.
I don't know if you saw this, Michael, in the private
support.
chat. I put Sang Boy in the private chat.
In the private. Let me look at the private chat where all the cuss words are. Okay, good. Well, thank you all so much for the support. I'm so happy that you guys invited me back. That you all invited me back.
You kill it every time, and everyone has to download the album. It is incredible. It is so good, everybody.
Please do. The album is called A Man Born Black. The Grammy-nominated single is Let Me Go, and I am Michael Kilgore. You can find me everywhere at Michael Kilgore.
Michael, you got to come back, my friend. You're the best, bud. Thank you.
You welcome me back, but when I come back, I don't want you trying to get no credit. I just want you to let me come back and let's have a good time and be friends. Okay?
You know that's not gonna happen, right?
When this collaboration happens, you'll be back on this program. I'll be taking all the credit with Sue.
Well, James and I, we're gonna be, just a beautiful, lovely chocolate couple on the Disney Channel. And
I think so. I like that.
I think that's what it's gonna be, and it's gonna be lovely. I'm gonna be the original Aunt Viv to your Uncle Phil.
How dare you? But you know what? I'll take that. I will take it. I will
speaking of which.
Oh, that's awesome. I'll take that.
Well, just so you know, Uncle Phil made it through every episode. So
he made it through every episode.
He gets every check. His family gets every check. So how about that?
Michael, you're the man, my friend. Good luck. We're gonna be watching, man. Good luck to you. Hopefully you win that thing.
All right, fingers are crossed. Thanks for the love.
Great Happy holidays.
Love you. MichaelKilgore.com, everybody.
MichaelKilgore.com.
See you, brother.
Take care, bud. Oh man, James,
awesome.
That guy can sing, right?
No, that boy can sing. The first time I actually really saw Michael Kilgore, we were watching when they did the Wiz live. And I heard this voice. There were two voices that came out of the blue. It was Tamika Lawrence, who can sing her face off. We did Hercules together, and then Michael. And I was like, what is happening? Who is that person? Because it was in one of the last songs, and he just started singing, and we were like, everybody was like, okay, who's that dude? But he's a wonderfully talented young man. Love that guy.
I love it, man. Listen, by the way, you also, I noticed you have this like a radio play coming out, right? 'Twas the Night.
Oh, yes. 'Twas the Night.
Tell us about that. Tell us about that.
It's a great radio play by some wonderful friends of mine. They do the Hamilcast podcast, and they cast me as what you guys don't know is when we're not doing the show, Scott texts me terrible, evil things, and he texts me that my my beard was getting grayer, and I was like, look, man, it happens. You got to go with it. So the fact that I'm going with it, I'm just Black Santa this year. I'm Santa everywhere. So in this radio play, I play Santa, and it's fantastic. Chris Jackson is in it. So many other wonderful people are in this show. I mean, my boy Nick Walker is in it. It's gonna be great. People are gonna really enjoy it.
Where are people gonna hear that? Where are they gonna hear that?
Wherever podcasts are, where you can listen to podcasts, whether it be on Spotify or whether it be on Apple.
Spotify.
Yeah, check it out. Mm-hmm.
And tell us, James, biggest little Christmas showdown, $50,000 grand prize. Tell everybody where they could see that and what night of the week.
You can see that on Friday nights on HGTV at 9 p.m. And just in case you want to hear me sing a little bit more, on December 13th, you can hear me with Seth Rudetsky's concert series. Seth Rudetsky has a great concert series. He has people like Audra McDonald and Jesse Mueller. And so I'm doing my concert December 13th. That's a Sunday. Check it out. Go to Seth Rudetsky's concert series or Stars in the House, and you can check it out. It's going to be great.
I love it. And don't forget
also
about
one last thing. There's this great organization called Broadway for Racial Justice, and they are raising money to put students through a casting initiative. So bringing BIPOC individuals to rise up through the ranks of casting. But I'm in a competition to raise money against Isabel McCalla. So go to my Instagram and go to my bio and help me beat this girl. She was Jasmine in Aladdin, and I want to beat her. I want to beat her so bad. So basically what you could do, thank you very much. What you could do is you can have me rap. I could do a freestyle of your name. I can do scenes from Star Wars. So you're going to ask me to do weird things, and you'll pay me to do that. So go to, I know Scott's already got to, remember it's a family show, Scott. It's a family show, PG, man. But go to my Instagram at James Iglehart and go and donate and help people out. And trust me, I will do some really stupid things. That's this Saturday coming up. But
James,
that's all the things I'm plugging.
Could you do a quick rap with my name? Just a quickie.
Sure. The people say that maybe I forgot of the fact that when we first did the show, there was Suki and Scott. Now, Scott, of course, is the man on this mic. He does the WWE, but also other things that you like. Now, he was on Pix 11. Probably shouldn't say that on the air, but maybe we get back and maybe I don't care. The fact of the matter is Cat Stafford is the man. Every time he comes up, you just have to understand we're 35,000 people that watch his podcast, but they're also looking at Suki because the girl is just fine as go back. Get back. We don't want to talk about that. PG, her kid's coming through with a unicorn. As you listen to me. Now, I was like, freestyle on this show to let you know what I do. It's the Suki and Scott show because they are just that cool.
Oh, damn.
Mic drop.
Jesus, that was good.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I love it.
I'll be cutting that for clips all over the place. Don't worry. James, listen, bud, you are the man. We love you, pal.
James.
Please. My pleasure. Thank you for inviting me back. I love you guys.
We love you, bud.
I love what you
Merry
guys have
Christmas,
done, all
Happy
your
New
success.
Year. I mean, all of that.
We are the show's coming up on some different platforms in the new year. We got a whole bunch of affiliates, and you got to come back on, all right, bud?
Definitely. But you guys hustle. I mean, y'all. I don't think people understand what it's like to try to put a podcast together, put a show together. And Scott and Suki, you guys are amazing.
Thank you.
You fans don't see behind the scenes how hard these two people work. And so
Scotty's been busting balls for a long time now. Look at him. Look at him. He's just...
James, I can't go on. I really can't. You see all these pictures I had to get just for Tatyana Ali. Look at this.
Did you play that video?
Oh wait, which one? This thing? Hold
You'll
on.
love it.
He was
in the green room.
Do you know how scared I was when I saw that video? I was like, Scott's done dug around and found people's past. I was so scared that one of my high school show choir shows.
I was waiting for it. We were looking.
I gotta look next time.
I was so nervous. I was like, he found it at Tatyana. And first of all, Tatyana's so amazing, and I watched the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and I remember that episode where they like brought out the fact that she could sing when she was at the mall, and like Will was her manager. That was like one of the coolest episodes. But he brought that Star Search thing up. I said, if this brother found some high school mess with me, woo. See, now I'm afraid to come back on.
James, next time we're going to have to dig it up. We're going to have to put an all points bulletin out for that, a search.
I guess
people who have
I
it.
guess that they're out there. James, we love you, pal. Have the best
Thank
holiday.
You very much. You guys too.
Happy
holidays.
Give one more plug on the HGTV.
You got it. HGTV. Oh, I love it. It's kids. I got them. HGTV. Biggest Little Christmas Showdown. 9 o'clock on Friday. You will have a ball.
Thank you, my man. We love you, pal. You're the best.
Thank you guys. Thanks.
See you, buddy.
Happy holidays.
Luke, he is the best.
He's one of the coolest people ever. James is just a good, kind, loving soul. You know what I mean?
Nobody better.
And you know, Michael. I mean, Michael is just Michael.
There's the man. Talk about the man. Talk about the man. Philly kid.
Hey, I tell you what, Michael Kilgore, James Iglehart, Tatyana Ali. I don't even want to open my mouth now.
Neither do we.
Yeah, Phil, I was going to sing, but I didn't even want to do it.
Oh, my gosh.
Listen, world-class talent all over the show tonight, and our closer is you. It can only be you.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't want to say nothing now after those guys. Fantastic. I mean, Michael Kilgore and when James sang Chestnuts Roasting on Fire, I was like,
how velvety was his voice? I mean, it was
it gave me chills. They both gave me chills.
And even Tatyana, who's got a singing career, when she was doing the Supremes, Ain't No Mountain High Enough, you could see how great she was. It was like effortlessly.
Yeah. Oh man, it's great guest tonight. Great guest.
Philly, but nobody lights up the switchboard like you, Phil. Look at this, everybody. Hey, Phil.
Hey, everybody.
Phil's gang's all here.
Everybody loves when you come on, bud. That's why I have to save the best for last every night.
Well, I do. I just love to come on the show and sing. So
Rory Wright is saying hello to you, Phil. Brenda Faye, Vicky Gonzalez, they're all here.
Phil, you put out a song the other day on your Facebook page. I don't know if I ever heard of it, but I know someone was asking for it last night. You had like a nice. You're wearing like a nice flannel shirt you had on.
It's a plaid shirt you had on. I loved it. Yeah.
What was that? What was the song you sang there?
Mary, Did You Know? Is that it?
Yeah, I think it was Mary, Did You Know?
Yeah, that was very well received. Very well received.
My one of my buddies, David Wells from Chicago, is watching tonight. He just wrote in. He said, "Who is Phil?" Apparently not familiar because this is the first time this numbnut's ever watched this show. Dave, just to give you a little taste of who Phil is, he's got about 15 million views on his Facebook page alone. I don't have to say anything else. Period. That's it.
Phil's a star in his own right.
15 million. Yeah. Oh, look, Dave, just look how quick he went right to your thing. He put you right up there, Phil.
Thanks, David. I appreciate that.
He's a researcher in Chicago. He knows his work.
Nice.
Did you have some set stuff you wanted to do, or did you want to bang that song? And Suk, are you still good in the overtime?
No, I think I'm going to bail on the overtime right now.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
Because I have chaos happening right now. I don't know if you heard the muddling of the feet and everything like that, but
Suki, you look beautiful as usual.
Thank you. I got dressed up for you guys today.
Suk, what a show tonight, and we're not even done yet.
Bye, guys. Good night.
Good night,
Stay
Suki.
safe.
Love you.
Suki, stay in touch with me,
would you? All right.
Scotty,
I'll only talk to you 60 times tomorrow. Goodbye.
All right. Oh, boy. Philly kid, what's doing, baby?
Not much, man. Not much. Just living a great life. Just, it's cold here, so we're not really getting outside much. It's cold and rainy. And so just being retired and enjoying my grandson and hanging out with my wife, who's also retired. And it's
what I text you the other day. I said, you're living the American dream, my friend.
It is the American dream.
Right? Retired. The money's flowing in like crazy. Pension plans, retirement plans, 401ks.
I don't know about all that, but yeah, it's a pretty nice life.
And listen, Lord knows I'm not getting anything on this show. But so yeah, what do you feel like singing, man? What do you like?
Well, I tell you what, I was checking in and out of the show, and I was watching Tatyana Ali, and you guys played Little Carlton.
Oh, yeah, yes. Oh, you're going to do a little Tom Jones?
Yeah, a little Tom Jones.
It's not unusual?
Yeah.
Go ahead, my friend.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Da 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 da. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. But when I see you hanging about with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry. Oh, I wanna die. It's not unusual to go out at any time. But when I see you out and about, it's such a crime. And if you should ever want to be loved by anyone, it's not unusual. It happens every day. No matter what you say, you'll find it happens all the time. It's not unusual, baby.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. But when I see you hanging about with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry.
Oh,
I wanna die. Somebody just asked, what happened to Suki? We didn't see her go. Well, we're into the Scott and Suki show. See, I switched the name around when she leaves. It's the Scott and Suki show overtime now.
Right.
Anything past 8:30, we're in the overtime. That's why Philly comes on, and we give everyone who sticks around a little extra bang for the buck.
Yeah, man, that's the after show. That's the best part in my mind. Anyway,
Philly, we have more. We're booked on this show through the end of December, my friend. We have people coming up. I don't even want to give out the names. I'll put them out on Sunday night. I can't even tell you who's going to be on the show because it's unbelievable. Singers, dancers. Wait till you see the celebrities that are coming on this show. It's unreal.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's totally understandable. I mean, when your show when the hosts are multi-Emmy award winners, people from around the world are clamoring to get on the Suki and Scott show. I mean, it's not even a surprise. I mean, it was bound to happen.
Are you a Ray Donovan fan? You ever watch Ray Donovan?
Yes, one of my favorite actors, man. I would love to work with that guy.
In this, I think it was this last season, Dom Lombardozzi is the police officer, or 2 seasons ago. He was the police officer in Staten Island, the bald guy.
Yeah.
Who he became friendly with, right? He saved Ray's life when he jumped into the water.
Right.
And they both got beat up outside the fire station, outside that bar. Dom Lombardozzi, I just spoke to him today. He's coming on the show.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if you see, he ended up shooting himself in the car. He commits suicide in his car. Because he snitched on the guys, but he's in a million movies. Great actor.
Yeah,
he's coming on. We got such great musical action coming on, and it's going to be great, man. It's that's all I can tell you.
Yeah, I love him and Liv Schreiber. I mean,
Liv Schreiber's that's my guy. I want to get him on the show.
Oh my gosh, that dude he's the man. He is the man.
He really is.
I'd love to work with that guy.
Yeah, such a nice guy too. I sent you something today. Did you see what I sent you today? Some casting. They were looking for.
Oh yeah. I was checking it out, and I'm gonna go after I go back in. I'm gonna look at it again, and then
celebrity lookalikes. And your guy who you impersonate. What's his name?
Jason Statham, action star Jason Statham.
You're looking for a lookalike for Jason Statham. I thought of you immediately. It's for some alcohol commercial, and they're looking for celebrity lookalikes. I said, I got to send this to Phil.
Hey, I'll submit. I submit for thousands of things a month, it seems like. So we'll see.
I'll tell you, Pete, you don't even realize. I mean, you send in so many things, and how many of them do you even get a sniff of?
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Right? I'm a member of Actors Access, among other ones, and I was counting up my my total submissions for parts, and it's like over 700, something ridiculous or more.
Yeah. Absolutely. Phil, here's a picture of you when you used to play the genie in Aladdin. Look at you looking good right there.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I've lost a bit of weight.
Let's keep singing, my friend. What do you got? What do you want to do?
Okay. Yeah, I put this one out today, which was also very well received, and I really appreciate everybody checking it out. Little Jose Feliciano.
Feliz Navidad?
Yes.
Light it up.
Oh, Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. Oh, Feliz Navidad. Oh, Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Well, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad a todos.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. All right, Philly, give me something I could partner up with you on. Let's do a new one. What do we have that's new?
Let's do I want to do this last night, but we didn't get to. Let's do Sweet Dreams.
Wait, the Eurythmics? Oh boy,
Yeah.
that's not for the two of us, no?
No, we'll just do a
I don't know if that's in my register, Phil. Let me see. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on.
Well,
Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something.
Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused.
Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on.
That goes on for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. All right, give me another one. What do you got? What do you like?
Let's do Ain't No Sunshine.
Ain't no sunshine when she. Oh, you know what? Lauren Mayhew sang that on the show the other night. She was great.
Oh yeah. I heard her. It was awesome.
She was great.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me pop it up because who's that? Bill Withers? Not Bill Withers.
Yeah, Bill Withers.
Oh, it is, right?
Yeah.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she walks away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, anytime she goes away.
Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gone to stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. And I know. Hey, I'd leave young thing alone, but ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. All right, let's do another one.
How about
Phil, by the way, let me tell you what's going on upstairs in my house right now.
Okay.
My wife has 5 of her friends upstairs in the kitchen. They've been drinking now for about an hour and a half.
Wow.
So things ought to be really nice when I get upstairs and I got 5 drunk women upstairs in my kitchen.
So it's either going to be very, very nice, or they're all going to hate your guts when you go up there.
Right, because right now they're hearing me sing. I'm right under the kitchen floor in the basement. So,
yeah, because a lot of times when women get together like that and they're drinking, they form their own little man hater club.
Oh, forget it. Listen, Phil, women are worse than guys when they get together and drink. They're dirty. They're vulgar. You know it, ladies. Please, you're not fooling anybody.
But
let's do. You want to do the Four Seasons? You want to do Meatloaf? What do you want to do?
You ever Neil Sedaka? Let's do some Neil Sedaka.
Sedaka?
Yeah. Do you ever listen to him?
Sedaka. Which one? Calendar Girl?
Let's do Breaking Up Is Hard to Do. We'll start with that one.
Oh damn! Breaking Up is hard to do. Hold on.
Let me know when you're on there. I'll start it off.
All right. You want me to start it off?
I'll start it.
Go ahead. You do it.
Don't take your love away from me. Don't you leave my heart in misery. 'Cause if you go, then I'll be blue. 'Cause breaking up is hard to do. Take it.
Remember when you held me tight, you kissed me all through the night. Think of all that we've been through, and breaking up is hard to do.
They say that breaking up is hard to do. Now I know that it's true. Don't say that this is the end. Instead of breaking up, I wish that we were making up again.
I beg of you. Hold on, Phil. I was about to go right into Calendar Girl. I love my calendar girl. Yeah, sweet calendar girl. I love my calendar girl. Each and every day of the year. Go, Philly.
You start the year off fine. February, you're my little Valentine. March, I'm gonna march you down the aisle. April, you're the Easter bunny when you smile. Yeah, my heart's in a whirl. I love my calendar girl. Every day. Of the year.
Every day of the year. Phil, it seems like we had Tatyana Ali, James Iglehart, and Michael Kilgore on like an hour and 20 minutes ago. It's almost like you get two shows in one here in the overtime.
Yeah, I know, man. It's a long show, but that's a nice thing about social media and the internet and doing your own shows. You can stay on for all night if you want to. There's no
wait till we start adding. Wait till Suki and I start doing commercials inside the show. We're going to be on for 2 hours. Good Lord.
Yeah.
All right, let's do one more. My ass is killing me from sitting on this seat.
I don't know that one.
I think it's by the come on, give me a good one. Give me like a nice 70s tune.
Oh shoot.
Give me 70s.
Okay, let's do some
we could always go back to an old favorite, a little Friends in Low Places.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That's always a good one.
Yeah,
I know this one by heart, but let me pop it up just in case. All right, you ready? I'll start us off. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. Last one to know, last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. Well, I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. I thought you said, oh, we may be through. You'll never hear me complain. Philly.
'Cause I've got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away, and I'll be okay. Well, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I've got friends in low places.
Well, I guess I was wrong. I just don't belong. But then I've been there before. Everything is all right. I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. And I didn't mean to cause a big scene. Just give me an hour and then, Philly, take it, baby.
Well, I'll be as high as that ivory tower that you're living in, 'cause I've got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away, and I'll be okay. I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I've got friends in low places.
Nice, baby. Nice. Well, I guess I was wrong. All right, Jeannie Clay wants to stay on longer. Let's do one more. Come on. Let's do one more. Listen, just remember, the longer they drink upstairs, Phil, the better I look when I show up. Just remember that. The longer they drink, the better we look. What do you got? Little 70s action, little 80s, little tears on my pillow. No, what do you got?
Let's do some Rod Stewart. Have I told you lately that I love you?
Oh, Rod Stewart. All right.
Yes, sir. Some Rod Stewart. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? You fill my heart with gladness, take away all my sadness. You ease my troubles, yeah, that's what you do.
Have I told you? Well, the morning sun in all its glory greets the day with hope and comfort too. Fill my life with laughter. You're gonna make it better when you ease my troubles. That's what you do. Rod, not one of my best, I got to tell you, Phil. Let's do one more. Come on, I got to finish off on a high note.
Okay.
My boy Dave Wells wants us to do a little Billy Joel. Pick like a slow Billy Joel. Not Brenda and Eddie are still going steady in the summer of 75.
Oh man, Billy Joel.
It's a good Billy Joel. What do you like? What do you like? You may be right. I may be crazy. But it just may be a lunatic you're looking for.
How about that one, Lullaby? You know that song Lullaby by Billy Joel?
Good night, my angel. That one?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You do that one. Give us a solo. Finish us up. We do a little good night, sweetheart, and then we wrap her up.
Okay.
Go ahead, babe. They'd rather hear you sing anyway. Go.
Good night, my angel. Time to close your eyes and save these questions for another day. I think I know what you've been asking me. I think you know what I've been trying to say. I promised I would never leave you. Wherever you may go, no matter where you are, I will never be far away. Good night, my angel. Now it's time to sleep. and still so many things I want to say. Remember all the songs you sang for me when we went sailing on an emerald bay. And like a boat out in the ocean, I'm rocking you to sleep. The water's dark and deep inside this ancient heart. You'll always be a part of me. Good night, my angel. Now it's time to dream. And dream how wonderful your life will be. Someday your child may cry, and if you sing this lullaby, then in your heart there will always be a part of me. Oh, good night, my angel.
Nice, Philly babe. Good job.
Love Billy Joel. Love Billy Joel.
Way to finish us up, baby. Here we go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time
to go. Do, 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 do.
Good night,
sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. We hate to leave you, but we really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night.
Phil, that concludes our broadcast day. You can catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, yada, 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 yada. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. Philly kid, have a great weekend. I'll see you Tuesday night. We'll be back for more. We got shows up to Yin Yang next week.
All right. Can't wait.
Good night,
See you
my
later,
man.
everybody.
See you, pal. That